As the world awaits the release of the Epstein files, Andrew has been spotted smirking on an outing in Windsor. A body language expert has uncovered his hidden defiant message to the royals. Andrew Mountbatten-Windsor has been spotted driving through Windsor in a move described as a deliberate display of static resilience, just hours before the release of the long-awaited Epstein files. The sighting comes at a critical point for Andrew, 65, who was recently stripped of his royal titles and honors after scrutiny over his relationship with the late pedophile Jeffrey Epstein reached fever pitch. The ex-prince appeared in the latest dump of shocking photos from the Epstein estate, released by Democrats in the U.S., in relation to the scandal surrounding the dead financier. Andrew has vehemently denied all allegations against him. According to body language expert Judy James, the Andrew seen behind the wheel of his car today is a far cry from the bedraggled, downtrodden figure seen riding in the rain earlier this week. This time, he appears to have deployed a high-tensile emotional force field. There's an aura of solidity from the body language here, making it look as though Andrew has an emotional force field up in place in the face of all the new waves of headlines, James observes. The communications guru says that the choice to drive himself, rather than being chauffeured, is, in itself, a significant non-verbal signal. He sits squarely at the wheel of his large car, driving himself to suggest an enduring desire for leadership and control, she tells the Mirror. James points to a meaty-looking hand clamped to the top of the wheel as evidence of a man gripping onto his remaining status. Physically, Andrew appeared to be bracing himself for the coming storm. Judy notes, his head is pulled into his neck to create a thickened, solid appearance. While Andrew's posture suggests strength, it is his facial expression that truly reveals the performance at play. James describes a ghost of a smile that appeared on Andrew's face, one that seems to be a self-satisfied attempt at looking upbeat. It's a ghost of a smile, but a self-satisfied looking one as far as the stretching of the lips is concerned, she analyzes. It looks like a sickly smile, though, and a performed attempt to appear upbeat rather than his bedraggled downtrodden look in the rain a couple of days ago. Crucially, according to James, the smile fails the test of authenticity. The smile has no traits of being linked to authentic happiness, though. The cheeks aren't rounded and the smile doesn't touch the eyes, she explains. Donald Trump's Justice Department must release most of the files related to Jeffrey Epstein in its possession today. Last month, Congress passed the Epstein Files Transparency Act, which required the release of those materials by the 19th of December, except in narrow cases where they would jeopardize current investigations, harm national security or foreign policy goals, or reveal information about Epstein's victims. By presenting a tough exterior, the expert says Andrew appears to be sending a message to both the public and the palace that he remains unbowed. However, James warns that the conflicting signals between his posture and his expression prevent the look from appearing genuine. It looks like a non-verbal message of static resilience and authority, she concludes. Although the incongruent signals prevent it looking authentic here. As the clock ticks down to the document dump, Andrew's force field is being put to the ultimate test. If the files are released, they could contain hundreds of thousands of pages related to investigations into the late sex trafficker, including additional victims' claims and the names of his high-profile associates. The documents might also lift the veil on how Epstein, who counted Trump and Andrew among his powerful friends, evaded justice for decades.